Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. The Maryland Office of the Council on American Islamic Relations, or CARE, calls on the Prince George's school system to probe racist bullying of Afghan refugee students. In a letter to the Parkdale High School principal, CARE describes an incident in which a 10th grader and other male Afghan refugee students in his class were confronted by a group of males. The group allegedly approached them in a threatening manner and told them to, quote, go back to where they came from.
There are a group of Afghan students who are enrolled at Parkdale High School in Prince George's County who reportedly have been consistently subjected to bullying and harassment, intimidation, violent threats, etc. CARE is being told that the students are no longer going to school for fear of their safety, and they were actually reportedly advised by a school counselor or a school security official, a security officer, maybe a resource officer. I'm not really clear on the identity of that individual within the school system, to not return to school until, quote unquote, the situation has been taken care of. There's just been an uptick in the violence and intimidation against these students, and we're urging the school to investigate and help bring closure and make sure that students can return to school. These students can return to school, take their finals, and not have to fear for their safety.
Now, both CARE and Parkdale officials have also asked the students to file police reports about the incidents. Public safety was the main topic at a meeting in Landover last night. It comes as parents demand safety changes in the wake of a recent attack on a Prince George's County school bus where 3 teenagers hopped on a bus, pointed a gun at a 14-year-old, and pulled the trigger. Thankfully, the gun jammed. The mother of the teenager wants school resource officers on every school bus. State's Attorney Aisha Braithwaite says given the number of officers available, that isn't feasible at this time. But she does support some of the things that bus drivers are asking for.
And so a couple of things that I heard from our drivers that I think are really important is that they need training. They need active shooter training. They would also like to have protocols when it comes to individuals who have a firearm or a weapon on the bus. They want to understand, they want to know what to do. They also are very interested in having essentially a panic button that they can push to alert the public that something is happening on that bus that needs the attention of law enforcement.
And 2 of the alleged attackers in that May 1st incident are in custody and face criminal charges. The 3rd is still at large. The Prince George's Council is likely to pass its budget within the week, and then its focus will shift to a controversial bill that would restrict new townhouse developments. Supporters of the legislation say they're trying to rein in sprawl by making sure infrastructure is in place before more development takes place. But the measure, which would restrict new townhomes to areas near mass transit, has the building industry concerned.
Development helps pay for infrastructure. So we have aging infrastructure in the county. We need actually more infrastructure, absolutely, but development helps pay for that. So all of our fees go to help pay for all the infrastructure and schools and all the other things, the amenities that the county needs. And this, again, will just kind of exacerbate the issue. You also have people that want to have the amenities, other amenities like retail and those types of things. And those types of establishments don't come to jurisdictions that don't have rooftops.
Graff says she would like a fiscal impact study done before a final vote on the bill occurs. Council Bill 52 was introduced on April 11th. The county school district joins a lawsuit against major social media companies like TikTok and Facebook. The lawsuit alleges that social media companies like Meta, Google, ByteDance, and Snap Inc. are contributing to a mental health crisis among students. The district says, quote, that the social media products are intentionally designed to target and addict children. Local attorney Gregory Wells is representing the school system. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone. Coming up, we meet Yolanda Johnson, the new leader of the court-appointed Special Advocate Program. Stay with us.
Attention WSSC water customers, are you behind on your bill? Get current with a new temporary amnesty program during the month of June only. Take advantage of this special opportunity to have all late fees and turn-on fees waived. Eligible customers can also receive bill credits when they pay in full or complete a 6-month payment plan. Learn about the benefits you're eligible to receive. Visit wsscwater.com/getcurrent. That's wsscwater.com/getcurrent. Don't miss out. Get current now.
Welcome back. Well, we now know the name of the person who was fatally shot in Landover. The victim has been identified as 30-year-old Antonio Crump Jr. from the district. Officers were called to the 1700 block of Bellhaven Drive about 3 p.m. yesterday afternoon. That's where Crump and another man were found suffering from gunshot wounds. Crump was pronounced dead on the scene. Anyone with information on the incident is asked to contact police. The city of College Park officially has a new leader. Dr. Fazl Kabir has been elected as the new mayor of College Park. Kabir was sworn in as mayor during a council meeting last night. According to officials, he is the first person of South Asian descent and the first Muslim to be elected as the top leader of College Park. Prior to becoming mayor, Kabir had served on the city council since 2011. A new leader takes the reins at Casa Prince George's. Yolanda Johnson is the new executive director of Court-Appointed Special Advocate of Prince George's. The group serves as an advocate for children in the foster care system. Johnson spent several years working in the juvenile justice and nonprofit sectors. In her first television interview since starting her new job a week ago, Johnson says she's been busy meeting with staff one-on-one.
You know, everything that I have been able to do and have had the opportunity to do in my career is because of someone else who has mentored me, rather formally or informally. And what's really important for me is that I'm that for my staff, for volunteers, that I also can forecast the big picture to see what they may need to move forward. It's important to me as a leader to model boundaries and model being able to show up to work as your best self.
Johnson earned her bachelor's degree in child and adolescent studies from Bowie State University. We'll have more from our interview with Johnson later this week. Well, today marks the official ribbon-cutting ceremony for the new Laurel Medical Center. The healthcare facility will offer expanded emergency care. The full-service 24-hour department has 20 treatment bays in addition to 4 behavioral health bays. It offers imaging services, pathology, pharmacy, and respiratory care, as well as short-stay observation rooms.
So this is our pre-op PACU area. We have 12 bays. The rooms can be used interchangeably. That means a patient can come in to have surgery. They will be prepared in a room like this. And after the preparation, they go to the OR to have the case. And the patient can also come back to this room to be recovered before sending the patient back home. So we have 12 of these. In the middle there, you have 2 rooms for the pediatric patients so that they have a privacy with their parents, with them, or guardians to take care of them with the nursing staff.
And the new medical center is the first step in creating a medical campus that delivers primary and specialty care, outpatient surgery, and much more in one location. The old hospital will eventually be torn down to make room for newer facilities. And still to come here on CTV News Tonight, Simon Buggs with your Wednesday Sports Page report. Stay with us.
What's going on, sports fans? And coming up in a bit, 2 former Bowie State players talk about sharing the field with one another during the Washington Commanders rookie minicamp. A former soccer player and DMV native gets hired for a new position, and a former 3-star recruit comes home to play for the Terps. Stay tuned.
My grandkids, they're a ball of fire. Those kids are what I live for.
Summer can mean 90 days without school meals.
The summer meals help because I never have to worry about them eating. Not being hungry allows my grandkids to enjoy life.
Together, we can help kids enjoy summer as it should be. Get involved at feedingamerica.org/summer.
Thanks for staying with us. Well, the State Highway Administration and county officials want to hear from you regarding a planned transportation project in our area. The topic, the I-95, I-495 Medical Center Drive Interchange Project. Officials will present preliminary design concepts that are aimed at addressing congestion, future growth, and improvements to pedestrian and bicycle connectivity. The public meeting is virtual and set for tomorrow night at 6:30, or rather from 6:30 to 8 o'clock. To take part, you can use Microsoft Teams Live, or you can call 443-4095-228. A local arts nonprofit receives a huge financial gift from a foundation. Art Works Now of Hyattsville was awarded a $50,000 grant from the Genesis Inspiration Foundation. Genesis is the luxury auto brand of Hyundai. Art Works Now was founded in 2011 to introduce kids to the arts as well as provide a new approach to the visual arts.
Still dreaming a little bit about what we want to do with the money, but the bottom line is that what we offer, again, are free and reduced cost classes. We offer free programs at, for example, Thomas Stone Elementary. We offer free programs for adults 55 and above through our Creative Aging program. A couple of our ideas are to expand our art club after school to another PGCPS Title I school. We're also really strongly considering, it's my dream to be able to offer everything for free. And so we're considering being able to offer some of our classes at a pay what you can level, with this money being our backstop.
The organization has a summer camp starting next month. For more information, go to artworksnow.org and just look for the summer camp tag.
Okay, everyone, it's time for your Wednesday sports page. We'll start with some NFL news. The Washington Commanders held their annual rookie minicamp this past weekend, and 3 former Bowie State players in Deion Gallatt Jr., Joshua Pryor, and Raymond Boone were in attendance. Gallatt Jr. is on the offensive side of the ball playing quarterback, while Pryor and Boone are on defense. Pryor a defensive lineman and Boone a safety. Both Pryor and Boone both expressed their assignment on sharing the field with teammates.
So that's like another blessing. I know it's not a lot of people that can, come into the next level with 2 other teammates. So just to be able to do that and, share the field with those guys is definitely a blessing. Just it's like practicing again. Me and Boone on the back end trying to defend passes, and I'm trying to get after DJ. So, and DJ, he's still doing this thing on offense.
Seeing guys that you grew up with, not even just going to college with, like guys you grew up with, playing against each other your whole life, to be in the same pros with you, that's crazy. I would say it's destiny for me. I'm very God friend, so I feel like God put this together for a better purpose for all of us, I would say.
Switching to soccer news, former professional player and DMV native Oguchi Onyewu has been named Vice President of Sporting for the U.S. Soccer Federation. In this role, Onyewu will be tasked with managing relationships with soccer clubs and leagues both in the U.S. and abroad. Onyewu was previously on the U.S. Soccer Board of Directors, and he also served on the Athletes Council from 2021 up until he took his current position. Meanwhile, the UMD men's basketball team has added a new player to his roster in Mady Traore. Traore, who plays the center position and spent last year at New Mexico State, recently committed to playing for the Terps this fall. Traore is a native of Maryland who played high school basketball at both Bishop Walsh and National Christian Academy. Traore was a 3-star recruit last year, and hopefully he can make some noise with the Terps this coming season. And that is your Wednesday sports page. Simon Buggs, CTV Sports.
Thanks, Simon. And that is CTV News for now. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Patricia Vallone. Have a great night.